let's see, Aqib, what happened to your Broncos?
It was partly my fault. Know why, Skip?
Yeah.
Because I was on some friendly shit before the game. I ain't never on no friendly ass shit. You know what I'm saying? Talked to Liam before the game. Hey, yeah, you doing?
Oh, you were there.
You did
I
that?
got the game. Okay.
I hollered at him before the game.
Did he holler back?
Of course, he came and hollered. It's Liam, you know what I'm saying? I played with Liam. I know him real good, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. You played with him?
Yeah, he was in L.A. when I was in L.A.
Was he?
Yeah, so
Okay.
that's how I know
You've been
him.
around a long time, man.
Yeah, Skip, my phone go crazy. You know what I'm saying? Skip, my phone go stupid.
Yeah.
But I hollered at him down that friendly shit before the game.
So you were overconfident, right?
I wasn't overconfident. I just was, the atmosphere was crazy. It got me out of character a little bit, you know what I'm saying? We start the game, we missed a chip shot, 44-yard field goal.
Yep.
I said, this might be the day. I already knew it. But it was just a day where everything that can go wrong, it just went wrong for us. You know what I'm saying? We got terrible calls against us, some roughing the passers. We probably going to talk about some bullshit roughing the passers that put them in position to score. Pass interference calls that put them in position to score. Shit, we couldn't tackle for shit. You know what I'm saying? We missed tackles, turned a 5-yard out to a 50-yard, 60-yard pass.
Yep.
2 of them. You know what I'm saying? Quan couldn't cover nothing. He had great coverage. He just wasn't finishing. Couldn't find the ball. Lawrence threw dots. Everything that we fumbled at exchange. How we fumbled on the damn zone read?
You did?
Yeah, that was rough.
We just drop a zone read. Like, it's just one of them days.
Whose fault was that?
It was just the juju. You know
No,
what I'm
it
saying?
was Bo's
The football
fault.
guy.
Yeah.
It wasn't Bo's fault.
It was Bo's fault. He's riding his line, and he tried to pull it back.
That's
Oh yeah, well, that's coming from a retired guard who never played quarterback or running back. And
All right.
we can't even say retired. We come from Skip, who probably ain't never touched a football.
I've touched lots of football.
You ain't never gave nobody a zone read and had to put. They weren't even doing zone read back your day. Y'all wide receivers used to do like this.
No.
Hey, you can't talk about no zone read.
Go look at the play because I know your game because I got taught your game by people far smarter
Well, you ain't
than
never done it. You ain't never done it.
Okay.
You ain't never done it.
But the point is, he's put it in the breadbasket, and at the last second he tries to yank it, and it goes on the ground because he rode too long.
Hey, that's coming from some guys who've never been.
I'm not on some hater stuff, but it looked like.
Have you been in that position? I'm confused.
All right, Skip.
Have you been taking some snaps as a wide receiver, running back? What are you talking about?
It was Bo's fault. It was Bo's fault, all right?
Okay.
You feel good?
And how about the interception? Was that Bo's fault?
Yeah, it was fourth quarter. It was Bo's fault. He left the back shoulder inside. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be throwing it to him anyway. I'm throwing all back shoulders to Sutton. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't even Sutton.
It was a back shoulder to the front shoulder because it looked like it was the target was the DB.
Exactly, because the receiver get damn near pushed out of bounds, so I ain't got no room to throw the back shoulder. So he shouldn't have been throwing it over there anyway. So it was just one of them days. Now, that go back to me saying we needed to lose a game anyway because we don't want that kind of game to happen in the playoffs.
But I did ask you, last week, I said, do you want it to be this game? You said, nah, I'm going to beat their ass.
I didn't want it to be this game just because I knew how they was going to feel in the locker room. I didn't want it to be this game. But, hey, it ended up being this game. You lose, you play terrible, you get your ass beat, you wake up in the morning, and you're still in first place. You're still in first place like this, Skip.
With people breathing down your neck.
It's a good reset. You know what I'm saying? It's a great reset for us.
Yeah.
So now you get the cockiness out. Sean could light that fire up under. He could get on their ass, make practice hard, make the walkthroughs long again. You know what I'm saying? Make your lunch break short as fuck again. And it's perfect. Now we're going to go to Kansas City, beat the shit out them. And then we're going to have a nice playoff type game before the playoffs. And that's what you want going into the playoffs. You want the games to get more important and more important. It's hard to get up, Skip, to play not a meaningless game, but a game where if I win, I'm in first place. If I lose, I'm in first place. It's just I just can't get all the way up for that. I just can't just crank my whole team. I can't. It's hard to sell that to the team. Hey, let's go. It's a big game. When really, it ain't that big of a game for us. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you just dismissed it a week ago today. You just said, it's Jacksonville. You said it'll be a beatdown. Yeah. And then you got scared on Friday and predicted 23-13. I'm saying that ain't no beatdown. Huh?
You got scared to bet.
No, I said you'd win by 1 point because that's what you always do is win by 1 point. You barely win. And you lost way more convincingly than you've won a game, except against my Cowboys.
Okay.
Because they're a bad
team. That was my next comment.
No, okay, but that's the truth.
Hey,
by the way, your head coach is not without blame because remember his quote from midweek? He said, I'm going to read you the quote. This is Sean Payton about Jacksonville at midweek.
Yeah.
You watch the tape, and it's a smaller market, but you see a real good team.
What's
Why
wrong
do you
with
have
that?
to say a smaller market?
What's wrong with that? It is a smaller market.
Bulletin board material for the
I'd say you
boys.
just
But
lit that
what
guy.
did he say wrong?
That's why you saw him
We
screaming
don't, we
small
don't even
market.
talk about. We finally talking about
Yeah.
it because they beat a nice market. Like, we don't even talk about the Jags on the arena because they're a smaller market. Y'all up the market a little bit with Travis. He got hurt. Rob them don't put that shit on the dock, man. The fucking Jags out
Hey,
here.
we
We're not
talk
talking about no Jags.
We talk about Green Bay on this show.
We talk about
right?
the
We're
first
talking
round
about
exit.
a small
Now,
market.
I was in person watching this shit, right? Mm-hmm. And I just was not wowed by none of it.
Okay.
What?
Like, what was I wowed by? Riley missing
Trevor
a tackle
Lawrence?
on the number 3 receiver?
Trevor Lawrence looked good yesterday.
He did.
They look
Looked
good.
good.
He's looking for
Washington
Bo
looked
looked
Bo,
good.
like,
Bo
he's got
for
some
3
fire right
Hey,
now.
what we talking about? You know what I'm saying?
But wait, Bo had a QBR of 31 to 87
I
for
don't
Trevor
care
Lawrence.
about no card QBR. Dak had a QBR of 79, and he lost the game, scored 17 points. Mm-hmm. But how is his, what we got going? You must be the QBR director, and you showing love to Dak. Because I don't know how Dak got a QBR of 79 when they got their ass beat. How?
Well, Dak was dealing. We got no defense because
Man.
we got Eberfraud. We're stuck with it. He even
All right.
went upstairs
QBR
yesterday
director.
to watch, right?
All right.
Yeah.
Skip, how you, I mean,
like that.
Richie, how you feeling?
I mean, yesterday it was more about what the Jacksonville Jaguars did yesterday.
Was
Broncos,
it?
Well, Broncos were falling apart. Penalties, missed tackles, fumbles, interceptions, like ton of mistakes. Those are things you cannot overcome in the playoffs, right? You come in, they got a hot team. Jacksonville comes in there. They're going up and down the field. Bo and them had a chance at the end of it, but it just wasn't their day. I'm just feeling you. I'm just feeling them. It just wasn't their day. I agree with you that I like that this win sets them up because we were talking before. They're on this long win streak. You know, everybody's head gets a little fatter. You know, you start reading the articles. Oh, you know, we got this great defense. We're fourth quarter comeback kids, this, that, and the other. I think this is a great opportunity for the Broncos to readjust, refocus, and get ready for these next 2 games because they got a very winnable game against the Chiefs. And then the Chargers. This is what it's all going to come down to against the Chargers.
Well, I mean, this is going to be for all the marbles.
It's going to be for all the marbles.
But they have to beat Houston at home.
Yeah, not if the Chargers go get popped by Houston.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, hopefully that don't.
But no, I mean, I was impressed by Jacksonville because I haven't seen much of them this year. Trevor Lawrence looked good yesterday. I mean, he was a beast yesterday. He was all over the field. Like, they look
2
good.
weeks in a row. The week before, too, I was like,
Yeah.
Yep.
what?
They needed this for their confidence more than I think Denver did. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause like you said, Denver, number 1 seed still, high streak, 12 straight. You know, yeah. But I think this did a lot for Trevor Lawrence and his confidence moving
Yeah.
forward, right? Them going on the road in a loud, tough environment, right? The fans treat it as a playoff game.
Our
It
fans
felt
always
like a
that.
playoff.
Yeah, of course.
Like,
The
it felt
fans
like
Our
a
fans
playoff.
always like that.
Always. So they treated it as such. So to go in there with a loud environment and have to silent count and different things like that when you couldn't use your cadence and different things like that, I think was huge for them. But yeah, but Denver, like, to lose that game, to have to reset, like you said, leave, yeah, I think it was key. To have a different message in the locker room for the rest of the way. So I think.
And then you look at the Jags. If the Jags lose that shit, they in trouble, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck.
Yeah.
So it's who needs this game more? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, you can rationalize all you want, but it looked to me like your Broncos got exposed yesterday.
What got exposed? Our tackle. We not a good tackling team.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still lead.
All we did was miss hella fucking tackles.
Yeah, Jacksonville scored 4 out of 5 times in the red zone.
That's it. And then we let them score in the red zone. That's what we did.
Yep.
So we got exposed. We the best red zone defense in the league.
Well,
we had
you're
a
not
bad
now.
day in the red zone. That's
Yep.
exposed. That's
Yep,
exposed.
you got exposed
Okay.
by a small market team. Way to go.
By Quan. So what the next team gonna do? They gonna just throw it up and Quan not gonna get his head around? Everybody gonna do that?
I don't know.
Or you gonna throw a perfect back shoulder to PJ? Everybody gonna do that?
You're going to go.
Or you gonna get the pass interference that puts you on the 1 yard line? Ain't gonna do that?
You're going to go as far as your quarterback takes you.
Bo had 350 yards
Yep.
yesterday.
And?
Dylan.
Yeah.
He was really Dylan for real. He was 2 drops away from 400 yards. He threw a nice little ball where on 3rd down. We ain't do shit on 3rd down neither. That's the other reason we lost.
Yeah.
He was hitting big plays. We'd get to about that 40 fringe area. Oops, stall out, got a punt.
You were 5 out of 14.
It was trash on 3rd down.
Yeah.
But it was 2 drops on 3rd down. Reverse bomb to Court where Court went up, caught it. went to the ground and then let the ball pop. That's 400 yards right there.
Okay.
Like, come on, man. What we talking about? Bo ain't do nothing wrong. Bo was out there really dealing.
Didn't do nothing wrong, and yet at the end on that late 4th and 11 where he threw it deep to Sutton, as he goes to the bench, your head coach, which I don't like the look of this, followed him all the way to the bench and reamed his ass right before, and he knew he was on camera because he's trying. And I like
That's what Sean do. That's what he do.
It's what he does.
This was the everybody come back down to earth type game.
He didn't come back to the backside.
He didn't come back.
He didn't come back.
Yeah, but he let
Everybody
him
come back down to earth type game. That's what it was, bro. You need those.
Yeah, what I don't, I like Sean because I know him, but what I don't like is he shows up as quarterback on national TV. I just don't like the look of it because it was the wrong time and place. You're getting your ass kicked at home. Just leave him be until Monday and then tell him what he did.
He's hard on him.
That's that soft shit.
Yeah.
He's hard on him.
Do that soft shit,
I think they got a good relationship, but he's hard on
do
him.
that soft shit. Sean sent motherfuckers to the Hall of Fame. You know what I'm saying? You don't do that soft shit.
Yeah. What
you
he
don't
also
get it right,
does
right
is
now.
don't blame me. It's not my fault. It's his fault. And he knew that's what that said.
Yeah.
And to call Jacksonville a small market, like I played in Denver for 7 years, and it was never considered a big market.
Football we is, though. Like,
Still Denver.
the Nuggets might not
Listen,
be.
hey, one thing for sure.
But the
it's
Broncos.
the same amount of people that live, same amount of people live in the city of Denver, Colorado during football season and basketball season.
But our
I can tell you that shit.
The
Hey,
media,
that I can tell you that.
The media is different.
And-
you know what I'm saying? We got a lot of
It's a
media.
football
The
place.
media is big.
Now, when I was there,
It was a basketball place?
of course I'm gonna say that, Ken.
I'm like, okay,
I mean,
okay.
but those comments
We were a
landed
big deal,
because
trust
you see them in the locker room afterwards.
yeah, of course.
They use that as some bulletin board
Absolutely.
material.
Yeah.
They had them
Yeah.
going, right? That's the juice. Like that's
Man, Sean
that's
is
a little
a scientist,
Yeah,
man. He
small
knew
mark, yeah.
he ain't want to go into the playoffs on no damn 15-game win streak.
So he planned this.
Let me give you a little bulletin board material. Let me
plan-
crank y'all up, you know what I'm saying?
See, I need to start taking notes
It
on
is
all
what
this.
it is. You know what I'm saying? See, y'all got to understand about
reverse psychology.
reverse psychology.
We're gonna lose
you know
this
what I'm saying?
one, and we're gonna
Yeah.
get back together.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. That's like,
I'm taking.
you don't
notes.
want to just tank it and run dives
Nope,
all
don't wanna
game.
tank it,
Yeah.
nope.
We got to crank them boys up, get them some
I
little
don't know
bulletin
if you
board
remember
material.
this guy named Tom
Yeah,
Landry. He used to coach the Cowboys. Do you
Little
remember
shit.
him?
Let me tell you something else. Go
Yeah.
ahead, Skip.
Tom Landry, you streak into the playoffs in December. You need to win out and create unstoppable playoff momentum.
Yeah.
And you just lost a bunch of years.
Yeah, we ain't.
agree.
Yeah, we ain't.
And we're
Yeah,
to
when I won the
Christmas.
chip, yeah, we ain't do that.
Okay?
Yeah,
I
we
think-
we
I
lost
think-
2 in a row,
Yeah.
then
Because I
won
only
2 in a
know
row.
from
The chip
history.
sound real similar. We lost 2 in a row, won 2 in a row, won the chip, first seed. So I mean, Tom
When did
Landry.
you lose
this
2
is
in a row?
2025, Tom Landry. It's not 1925. It's a different fucking ball game, Tom
Yeah.
Landry.
But I will say this. This sets up nice for him. This sets up real nice for him.
Sets up
'cause
perfect.
You got the loss, right? They're going to go get a win in Kansas City, right?
Yeah.
Then you
I hope
have like
so.
a playoff game against the
The Chargers is going to be tough.
If it's
Oh,
meaningful
my
though,
God.
if the
But you
Chargers
have like a
exposed-
quote unquote.
Without Patty, you give them a
Yep.
chance? You just said, I hope so.
Well, no, I hope they
No,
win.
they're going to go roll.
Oh,
They're going to
okay.
roll
I mean,
like
they-
they rolled
they
the
already-
Raiders. They're going to run the ball, control the clock, let that defense suffocate him. Minshew's out, right?
He's out.
Yeah,
He
they're
tore
on
his
quarterback
ACL.
3.
But then let's
Might
set it
as well
up. You have a
Travis Kelce
Chargers
quarterback.
playoff game,
Right.
and then they roll in as the 1 seed. They get the bye week, and then let's go. Let's get
And
it going.
it's
It
a
sets up
perfect
nice for
setup
them.
for us, man.
Well,
We
let's
good.
dive into the rest of the season for the Jags, though, because they have 2 divisional matchups. They've got the Colts and then the Titans, and the AFC South is completely in their control. So Liam Cohen has the Jaguars firing at all cylinders. He added in the post-game locker room speech, the job is not even close to completely finished.
Well,
So they got Super Bowl on their mind. But Aqib, do you think Jacksonville at all is a Super Bowl threat? A little bit, a lot, not at all?
A Super Bowl threat?
Yeah.
Nah, I don't think they're a Super Bowl threat. I think they got a good team. I think if they win their division and
I
be
think they're going to.
the 3rd seed, who gonna pull up on the Jags first? Houston again? Like they don't want Houston to pull up. I don't know, man. When they have a playoff game, am I betting with the Jags at home? No. I'm not betting with them. Am I betting with them win the Super Bowl? No. I'm not betting with them, but they got a good team. But like I said, man, I seen it in person. It was more about what the Broncos did wrong than it was what the Jags did right, in my opinion. A lot of missed tackles, you know what I'm saying? It just ain't wowing me. So I think the Broncos better than them. The Patriots better than them. The Bills better than them. Shit. If the Steelers play how they can play, they'll give them some work too. So, hey, man, I just don't see them as a powerhouse in the AFC. That's just me.
Oh, you're out on them, can you?
Yeah, I'm out. Yeah, I don't trust them. No, they ain't did nothing lately, man. They have been who they've been. They playing well now. But if they did have to go up against Aaron Rodgers and the Steelers, I'm going Aaron Rodgers. Wow. Over Trevor Lawrence. Wow. Yeah, I don't trust Trevor Lawrence.
Okay.
Yeah, he hasn't proved that he can get it done yet. But yeah, no, I think like I said, they needed this win against the Broncos, but Super Bowl, not so much. I'm not rolling yet. They got to prove to me that they can go in tough environments and get it done, and when it really counts.
Right.
Yeah.
If it started today, Buffalo pulling up on them.
Yeah, no thank
Who
you.
here betting with the Jags?
I'm not.
No, not against
No.
Buffalo.
Nobody is. Like,
Buffalo's
come on,
going
man,
all
what
the
we
way,
talking
baby.
about?
So that'd be
Buffalo's
3-6,
going
2-6.
all the way.
That's a 2.
That's the three seed versus the 6
Six
seed.
seed, yeah,
Like,
I know.
man, fuck no. Ain't nobody
Yeah, I'm not picking him over.
No,
Yeah, I'm not picking him over
Out
Josh
there.
Allen. I'm not picking him over Aaron Rodgers. Tough New England team.
We might have to freeze and cold takes these bits here in a couple of weeks.
Yeah,
I think they're gonna make some noise. I think this was a huge game for them. They needed this. They needed this win. This is a feather in their cap. They went up to Denver, playoff environment, on the road, and they did everything right. They got it going. Trevor Lawrence looks good. Defense got after Bo Nix a little bit, shut down the run in stretches. I think they're going to make some noise. I think that they have 2 winnable games. Indy, we'll see what Indy has tonight. Like, Phillip Rivers is a great story.
Not enough.
Yeah, not enough. JT is kind of, the game's gone down because they can't get the ball down the field. And then Tennessee, that's a win right there. So these are
Right.
2 easy
That's the
wins.
easy part. That's the easy part.
Divisional games, no divisional games.
Making noise is
No divisional games, but they're going to rest some guys against Tennessee.
Yeah.
They're
that's
gonna-
not
they're gonna
making
win.
noise beating the Colts and the Titans. That's not making
What's
noise.
making noise is winning the division and getting
All right.
a home playoff game.
Oh yeah, when you get that home playoff game, now are you gonna make noise when Josh Allen pull up?
I think so.
That's
Well, now, I'm
making
not
noise.
saying they're beating the Bills, but I think they're going to make some noise. I think
That's
they're going to
making
shock
noise.
some people. After seeing them play yesterday, I think that they're going to shock some people with how well they play in the playoffs.
But yeah, you have the Bills going all the way. So
I'm on the Bills bandwagon. I fucking love them. Let's go.
So what is this noise that we're talking about they're gonna make?
They're going to make some noise.
You right with the Bills, but you think they're gonna make
but
some noise?
they might not
They're
draw
gonna
the
play
Bills.
well.
But that's one game. They might not draw the Bills. They might get Houston. They'll clap that ass. Pittsburgh. They'll beat that ass.
Slap that ass.
They will. They will. Yes. I mean,
the noise he's speaking of, like stadium noise that they,
I
that they
don't know.
incorporate when y'all be out there practicing.
I like
gonna
that shit.
change
Like,
much.
right here, and we're going to talk in 3 or 4 weeks. We're going to come back and we're going to have the same conversation.
This shit not
on
gonna
this couch.
change much
We're getting
right
Kenyon back.
Yeah.
He's smart. He knows ball. He's talking about silent snap counts. My man.
Yeah.
So I agree with the Aqib on this one.
Thank you, Skip. Cheers.
Cheers
for you.
Everybody
Cheers.
wrenching today.
Merry Christmas.
We got the cheers.
Wrenching on the
Yeah.
Jags.
When
Skip
we down
agree
the
with
grid.
me, man. Shit.
Yeah.
Damn.
I agree with you, which is why I thought it was such a shameful loss for your team, because you did get your ass kicked by a team that's going nowhere.
He's still not over that.
It always
Take my
comes
cheers
back.
back, man.
Listen, you got to say it one more time, just so you know.
Wait.
Okay.
Cheers, man.
But I'm with you on the eye test. I watched the whole game, obviously, closely. And when I went to the next game, I'm like, Jacksonville? Come on, man.
The Broncos tricked it off more than the Jags.
That is true, because Trevor Lawrence, as we speak, ranks 20th in QBR. And ETN is kind of their whole show on offense, running and catching. So he's averaging 68 yards rushing a game. That ranks 14th in the league. It's not bad, but it's not dominating. And I look at this stretch they're on where they've won 7 out of 8. They won at Raiders in overtime. Wow. They beat Arizona at home in overtime.
He looked me
In
directly in the
overtime.
eyes.
Titans in there. The Titans in there.
Yeah, they beat Tennessee 25-3. They beat Indy. They beat the Jets.
Trash.
Okay, they had one big game. They crushed the Chargers in Jacksonville 35-6. But what do you say about the cross-country 10 a.m. game,
Telling
right?
you, no way.
Because it kicked at 10 a.m.
They
Pacific
7 in the
time.
morning.
Okay, there you go. And they did that to you yesterday. And other than that, I don't know, man. I just don't. I don't see it. I don't see him as a threat in the postseason. It depends who's going to pull up on them. We could make cases for each team, but
Yeah.
but they're not. They're no threat. When you're asking, is it a lot or a little as a threat. I can't even go a little.
Wow.
There's one quality
love
win.
that.
That's one quality
One
win,
quality
and that's
win.
against
And that.
Yeah, and they were
That's that
clearly
one.
fired
The
up.
Chargers win, that's quality.
But that's
You said
on the
the
road.
Chargers
But that's
quality.
that. But they waking up, like you said, that cross country
Fucking
thing.
Jaguars did that yesterday. They went all the way to fucking
did.
Denver.
But it's different. It's
Mile
different
high.
going
You can barely
this way. Your
breathe.
body's still peaking when you come.
But it's a different
east to
time
west.
zone still, though.
It's
I
west-
love how this
it's
is
west
setting
to
up.
east.
I love how this is
Well,
setting up. In a
being-
couple weeks, I'm gonna come back here. I'm gonna tell
One
you.
quality
In a
win.
couple weeks, you're gonna come here,
Yo,
and it's
Rich,
gonna be the
I'm
Jags
covered.
versus the
Rich,
Bills.
I'm covered. If they lose, I'm
Ain't
gonna be
gonna
like,
be
oh, they
sitting over
suck. They
there.
had all those
Rich, that's
bad
one
Yeah.
quality. They beat the Jets, Cardinals, Titans, fucking Indians.
Raiders.
Shit.
Yeah, I know. That's
Phillip Rivers my age. Shit, they listen.
Yeah. All right. Most of the arena is out on the Jags, except for Richie. Apparently, they're going to make some noise and lose to the Bills. So very
told you what it
confusing.
is.
I like
but
that. I like
you know,
I like that.
I like that. I like,
like
that.
that.
Stadium noise.
That's
I
good
told
for the
you.
Jags. You know what I'm saying? It's a small market team.
Hey, the Jags are always skippy. I played them in 2017 when they had Saxonville. We went down there. We played them a real tight
yeah.
game in the playoffs. with
What
Buffalo.
team were you on? Oh,
I was with the
Buffalo. I was
Bills.
gonna say the Raiders.
We had just broken the 18-year playoff drought. We go down to Jacksonville. They got Saxonville going. They got Malik. They got Calais Campbell. They got
Yeah.
Yannick Ngakoue. They got a bunch of studs
Ramsey,
up front.
them. Yeah.
Ramsey, yeah. And fucking Blake Bortles. Guts our defense. Our defense was dropping back, playing our too high shell, and Blake Bortles just kept picking up first downs. We were down in the red zone, and we had a handoff called. Tyrod pulled it from Shady, threw it to Kelvin Benjamin.
God, it was Tyrod?
It was Tyrod.
So your trauma
Ty
from the
got-
Jags is bleeding into from 10
No,
years ago?
they went and beat the shit out of the Steelers in the next round. Then they went to New England
And they really won that.
They beat the Patriots for 3 quarters
They
up
did.
there.
Really
So I'm
won the
telling you,
game,
these guys,
real shit.
that's the Jaguars
Fumble
MO.
wasn't a fumble, and it was a fumble.
You start sleeping on them, and they come in there, and the numbers don't look great, and they beat a bunch of bad teams. But I'm telling you, they look a little dangerous.
That's when Brady played with 12 stitches in his palm. Remember he ripped it in practice the week before?
All right, well, you have the Bills going all the way.